Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video to apologise for my last video, which I'll probably make private, but don't worry, you're not missing anything. It wasn't exciting. It was just me rambling about how much I hate needles. Which is weird because I'm a diabetic. Anyway, that came from me getting a phone call from the eating disorder clinic, and they're willing to take me, which is good, scary as hell, but good. But they want me to have a blood test first. I'm not okay with that. I'm really not okay with that. So I'm going to talk to my doctor about it. I'm seeing him on Monday. And hopefully I'll be able to get away with not having it. But if I have to, that's going to scare the shit out of me. I'm really hoping I don't. But yeah, that's just that quick update. Binge eating disorder has never been explained to me the way I feel it. That's why I never thought that I had it, because I don't know, you tend to have less sympathy for fat people though, don't you? Like, just generally as human beings, you see an anorexic person and you think, okay, well that's a mental disorder associated with that. But you see a bigger person, you just think, oh, well they eat too much. And so few people actually understand what goes on in my head when this occurs. Like, I don't even think I really understand it myself, and I'd love to be able to explain it to you, but I really don't know how. I think I was 12 when I started binge eating. My mum would leave me at home alone at that point. It was my first year of high school, maybe I was 13. And I used to just eat. I think it was mostly out of boredom at first, just all the junk food. I don't really have much of a sweet tooth. It's more like carbohydrate, and that's my problem. So I'd binge eat a lot. I'd eat huge amounts of food at once, and then I just wouldn't be hungry for dinner. But in saying that, I would skip breakfast, I'd skip lunch. I wouldn't eat anything all day. Like, it would just be that one binge every day. That was it. It would be about 3 to 4 o'clock, and that was the extent of my food unless mum forced me to eat dinner. And afterwards, I would feel so unbelievably guilty. This still happens, by the way. It's just a little bit different now because I'm living with my dad. But when I was with my mum, I think it was definitely a lot more secretive, because she was a lot stricter than my dad is. So she would threaten to lock the cupboard. She'd find food wrappers in my bedroom. She would be so angry at me all the time just because I ate too much. And she never understood, and I didn't even understand myself. But afterwards, I felt so unbelievably guilty for what I had done. I'd try and starve myself, but it never worked. Mum always forced me to eat. And I don't even know what to say. I haven't really wrapped my own head around this yet, but I feel like it's important for me to make a video about it, or write in my diary, which I don't do so much anymore. I think it's just easier for me to talk about it. So that's what I am attempting to do. So this is gibberish. Bear with me. But yeah, in 2009, I started cutting myself. And I think a lot of the cutting occurred after I binged, because I'd feel so guilty, and I couldn't purge. I can't throw up. It's not that I don't have a gag reflex. It's just that it doesn't make vomit happen. And I don't know, I don't like vomiting, so I don't do that. That's probably the only reason I'm not bulimic, is because I can't throw up. I can't do it. So instead I would cut after binging because I felt so guilty. So I had a lot of cuts on my legs. They were only like little and thin. I don't really cut deep. I just scrap. I like seeing the blood. Like, once I see blood, I'm okay, kind of, depending. I don't cut out of sadness either. It's anger. Every single time it's anger. It's turned from binge eating to cutting, but okay. So that's kind of that story. That was one of the reasons I think my mum ended up kicking me out, because she didn't understand what I was going through. And now I live with my dad, and it's so much easier to binge because he's deaf-ish. Not entirely, he can hear me, but not from my bedroom to the hallway, and I can walk past him without him noticing, so I can get food from the cupboard and be back here, and he doesn't say anything, ever. So that's probably not a good thing, but that's what happens. And I've got food packets in my bedroom still, and I really want to fight this. I've put on so much weight. I went to go to school the other day because our break just ended and my school skirt wouldn't fit me, and I was devastated. I cannot even explain it. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, but I can't even put it into words, like what I'm thinking. There are so many things like rushing around in my head, and I want to just say them all, but I can't find the words. I just can't articulate, and it's driving me insane. Like, I just want to talk. So I'm going to stop now before this video gets too long. That's kind of my mindset. I think I didn't explain it very well, but you kind of get the picture. It's honestly, there's a very fine line for me, a very, very fine line between binge eating disorder and bulimia. And I also have problems with weight in that I see people, I've been watching Super Size versus Super Skinny lately. It's on YouTube. It's a UK TV show. And the super skinny people don't seem that skinny to me. They seem fairly okay. Apparently that's not normal. So I've got to work on that. I've got to recognize that I don't want to be that skinny. So yeah, I'll give you an update after my doctor's appointment or after the appointment at the clinic just to see what they say. But if you have any information on eating disorders, let me know. And if you think that somebody around you has an eating disorder, seriously, tell them to get help, because they're not going to want to on their own. It takes a long time to get the courage to say something. So tell a doctor, tell somebody, just it's not healthy, it's not good, and there's more to it than just the physical effects of like eating and purging and or not eating, as the case may be. It's just, there's so much mental things going on that really need to be addressed. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the video. You can find, just Google stuff, the Beyond Blue, they're always good, and the butterfly effect for cutting, I think that's amazing. I really, really like these organizations, and I'm working on it. So I'm kind of recovering. I'm in the earlier stages of recovery. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. I think, yeah. I think I might make a video reading through one of my old diaries so you can hear how like complaining I was, like really badly. Like in 2009, 2010, I'd bitch about anything. So I'm gonna go because the video is far longer than anticipated. So yeah, goodbye. I'm really bad at ending these things. I'm just gonna press the button and smile. So